Whoa, I'm alive. I exist. And and by this music, other guys already complaining about the music. By this music, you probably already know that we're gonna get the shiny today. I definitely remember what the Pokemon look like. Well, they look normal. Isn't Chikorita like they're supposed to be like brown? This thing is its little back scales are not supposed to be red, and I don't. Oh god, I don't remember the freaking colors. I just Googled it real quick. But how is everyone doing? Other guy, I'm sure you're excited. I know how much you love this music. No, also, I need to make me bigger. Maybe that's too big. Where's the chat adjacent? That's fine. It's over me, so it's does the Cyndaquil shiny look like? And instead of like kind of greeny blue, it's more brown. That should be easy to spot, right? At least these shinies seem easy enough to spot. We're gonna sit here in absolute silence, and everyone's going to enjoy the music. We're gonna get the shiny though. It's this one. No. I really won't know what to do if I ever get this shiny. Like, I opened up this game fully expecting like, oh, I'm not gonna get it. It's not gonna happen. I'll stream this for like maybe 2 hours and then I'll end stream, and you know, like a 2-hour stream, that's not bad. Just a nice, relaxing, calm, chill stream. Just a little easy one. And I'm like, oh, I'm planning on doing like a couple hours, but if I actually get the shiny, I'm like, well, I have to go longer, wouldn't I? Yeah. Almost feel like after yesterday's stream, I should start just like reading the news. I need to get like a newspaper from some nearby town and just read it while I do this. I'll train Sunny to go through these motions for me. And I'll just read the news. Like, I'm up on current events. I know what's happening. We'll just have like a little. I don't know what they're called. It's like when you're watching the news and the little line of text runs across the bottom. We'll have one of those. I feel like that would actually be really funny to have one of those on stream, and just let people like have like a chat redemption to let people put crap in there. I'm just trying to think of like really stupid like headlines you could put on that. Just like streamer Moonsdancer. Just and then just like the most ridiculous news story ever. Streamer Moonsdancer, most unlucky gamer ever. 20 million resets, still no shiny. Day 300 of consecutive Pokemon streams, 12 hours a day. Nothing. Still no luck. You'd have to be that, like, just unbelievably unlucky. I can't even imagine doing this 12 hours a day. I wouldn't. I would like shrivel up and die. It'd be over for me. No, no, no. It's already getting warmer. I don't know what it is about, like, oh, I go live. This happens every time. I'm like, I'm wearing a light jacket. It's cozy, and then I turn on stream and it gets warmer. Somebody needs to do like a freak like research why that happens. Am I just like very like slightly nervous, or is like my body just more active while I'm streaming or gaming? Computer hot. I don't think my computer is hot. Just doing like playing this, it shouldn't be any warmer than normal. Like, I've been sitting here a while. It's been on. Also, hi Space Cat. How are you doing? Congrats on being first. It definitely wasn't other guy who like popped in to complain about this game's music and then disappear. You're doing good. It's cold. What like temperature is it for you? Where I live, we've had a bit of a cold, what do they call it? Like a cold front. And it's only going to get worse. I think like Saturday, the high is going to be in like the 20s. And I'm like, damn, that is cold. The low is going to be, I don't know, like 14 or something ridiculous. I was first. He was never here. Now, from your perspective, it might look like that, but I still see his messages up there. He said, God, I hear this music in my fucking sleep. Poor other guy. He couldn't handle any more Pokemon. Currently 50, but it's cold indoors. Cold. Get a blanket. Get cozy. I can see his messages, but no, I was first. You're right. Maybe he typed those before I went live somehow. He heard the music before I went live. He just knew. He saw like the stream title and it all come flooding back to him. Damn it. I forgot to reset the leaderboard. I even thought about typing in chat as I was going live to be like, remember to reset the leaderboard. But I was like, oh, I don't need that. I'll remember. And now it's too late because you've got to fish. The people fishing always reminds me to reset the leaderboard, but then it's too late. He indeed heard it in his sleep. They're gonna have to reset it at the end of January. Maybe. I'm not even sure who's in the lead. We do the command. What games have you been playing, Space Cat? Have you been playing Miku Fortnite? Is that supposed to do something? Yeah, it does it. It like didn't do it because there was, you were actively fishing. It looks pretty close. You're barely in second. I have been enjoying Miku Fortnite. I think a friend of mine, like, low key was trying to get me to play Fortnite. I think like Win came in here yesterday and was like, "Did you hear Miku was in Fortnite?" And I was like, "Tell me when Sora's in Fortnite. Maybe he'll show up for that one." You're number 2. You got to do the rest of your fishes. Maybe you can be number 1. The Boomer's not here. They're not fishing. Hi, other guy. How is the floor? Are you enjoying the music? Is it finally time for me to mute the game and turn on different music? I actually got 2 victory royales because of the Miku skin. Miku buff. Never. Don't. Okay, we'll just keep listening to this then. Maybe I should get like an earbud. Just like a separate pair of headphones and like put them in and listen to music on my own. And then everyone else can just listen to this. Winning Fortnite is like stupid hard. It's that I'm just stupid bad. It's been forever since I played the game, and I'm like I can't I can't win this. I've gotten close a few times. I'm sure there's moments where I have won. I'm just like forgetting because it's been so long and I don't play a whole lot. You shanked other guy and took his money to get Miku Fortnite. Did you have to resort to violence? Did you try asking nicely first? Oh, no, you didn't try that. You just went straight for violence. I'm wishing you a swift recovery, other guy. Maybe I'd be better at Fortnite now that I've like been playing Marvel Rivals. Maybe my Marvel Rivals like aiming skill can be transferred to Fortnite. He's okay. He'll be okay. Now, how many times have you like done this to him, where you just mug him for his money? Hi, Kaboomer. Space Cat is almost passing you on the leaderboard for fishing. You got to get your fishes in. Should I bother? Should I go back to Fortnite? Should I try playing it again? I feel like I'm like if I'm in the mood to play a shooter, I think I'd just rather play Marvel Rivals. Like Fortnite is fun again. Or Fortnite is fun, but I'm like Marvel Rivals though. I'd have to find people to play. I'd not even find, I guess. I wouldn't have to find people. I already know people who play Fortnite. I would just have to get them to play with me. I don't think I'd want to like freaking solo queue Fortnite. I want the koi again. Yeah, the chances of getting that koi are so low because I threw all the like default fish into the pond. It's fun for me. There's nothing I love more than bright, saturated colors and collecting stuff for fun. I think the game, I like the game visually. And I also like just running around looting random crap. I don't know what they've been doing recently, but they're like little seasonal quests and everything are always fun to run around and do. It's nice that they give you like other things to do than just win the game, because win the game is very difficult, but I can go in and do some like seasonal quests and get like XP and sometimes some cosmetics and be like, whoa, I accomplished something. Me when I see the best, when I have the best loot in the game and see a chest, yippee! Yeah, I'm the same. I'm still gonna open the chest even though whether I need it or not. Like opening it, if anything, just gives you XP for the battle pass. What's even in the battle pass this season? I wish the Fortnite battle passes worked like the Marvel Rival battle passes, where if you buy the premium battle pass, it just never goes away and you can keep working on it even after the season. The season is samurai themed. That was kind of cool. Now that I think about it, I think I remember Vi was telling me they bought the battle pass because like there was some like hot woman for level 100. I'll just Google and like look at the skin. If it'll show me. No, it's not showing me. It's showing me like a bunch of just like random skins from like these don't appear to be the current season. I got it for the one masked guy, but I love all the skins. I gotta get Sunny to play more Marvel Rivals so we can we both bought the battle pass and we gotta earn our skins. I think Sunny mainly got the Marvel Rivals battle pass for the Rocket Raccoon skin because he's like dressed like a cowboy. Rocket Raccoon's feet are so fucking weird too. Like he's got like little like clawed. I don't know what the word, like, you know, like it's like, I don't know what to call it. His feet scare me. Yeah, he's got like animal legs and like animal feet, but they look normal when he doesn't wear shoes, but then they put shoes on him and they look very unnatural and strange because this like they still bend like he's not wearing shoes, but he's wearing shoes and it's weird. I don't like it when they try to put shoes on him. I think the cowboy skin like almost kind of gets away with it. They don't like fully cover his weird fucking feet. Earlier I was playing Marvel Rivals, but my power went out, so I took it as a sign. I'm so sorry. You should have. I think it was a false sign. You should have kept playing. I'm probably going to play this for a couple hours and then try to play some Marvel Rivals off stream. I was asking Sunny if he wanted to play, but Sunny's kind of tired, so who knows? If you were playing Marvel Rivals, you wouldn't be chatting in the wonderful Moonsdancer stream. That is true. I appreciate you being here. is nice to have someone to chat with while I'm definitely gonna get this shiny though, you know? And he's oh oh there's a lot of pizzas. I need to like brainstorm some new shit to put in there. I haven't added anything new to that throwing system in a while. Maybe I should put like the shiny variants of these 3 starters in there. You should put the poo drawing you did. Maybe. That's certainly an idea. What like special sound would it make? I don't know much about poo. Does poo like make any noises? Does poo have a voice actor? Sunny, do you know if poo makes noise? Sunny's like falling asleep. Never mind, Sunny. And this is gonna be the shiny. Damn. Hey, Space Cat, we need to figure out like some game to stream together at some point. Because I feel like we've talked about it in the past. And then we played like Lethal Company like one time. I'm like, we need to get everyone together and like we need to find more games to play. Has there been any new like streamer bait games? We could always go back to Chain Together. That'd be torturous. One of these days it's actually going to happen. I'm actually going to get this shiny. With how like, I don't do this very often, so it may take. This is going to be ongoing for years. This is going to go into like, I think it was like Rev. Was it like Rev Scarecrow who was playing that Winnie the Pooh baseball game, and he'd been trying like off and on for years to beat like I guess just beat the game. Like the very last person you fight in that game, or I guess play baseball with, they're impossible. Remember so many times they did like charity events, and his segment would always be him playing Winnie the Pooh baseball. I'm like, I think he finally beat it, but it took him so long. I'm like, what is he gonna do now? What do you do after that? You finally like accomplish your goal that's taken you years, and you kind of become known for. You start like something new. Trying to remember, was it is it like Dan Giesling on? I think that's his Twitch account name. He's like, I think I know him through Northern Lion, but Dan for a while there was playing. He's just like done a lot of like random challenges that he like sets for himself. He was trying to like beat Melania. Like he was like kind of like under leveled. He didn't, I don't know, didn't have like optimal gear. And he's just like, no, we're gonna use like what we have right now, and we're gonna beat Melania. I don't care how long it takes. And then he streamed like, I don't know, he streamed only that for so many times in a row. Had over like a 1,000 something deaths. I guess he finally did it. I wasn't there. Sorry, I didn't respond to what you said. My dad called me about the power. Yeah, we do need more games to stream together. Do you have any ideas? Like, I guess we could always like do Fortnite or Marvel Rivals. You'd feel empty after something like that. Roblox? What would we be doing on Roblox? Roblox. What games on Roblox? But someone not that long ago, it was Leilani. They were like DMing me on Discord, and they just kept saying, hold on, I have to go see what they were saying. I was so confused. Yeah, they DM'd me out of nowhere and was just like, play Squid Game. And I'm like, Squid? And they just said, Squid Game, Shrimp Game, Squid Game, Squid Game. And I was like, what? Like, what are you talking? Like, are you okay? What are you talking about? And I finally I had their stream open, but I wasn't tabbed into it. So I tabbed into their stream to see what they were doing, and they were playing some kind of, you know, Squid Game in Roblox. And I was like, oh. I'm like, I don't even think I have Roblox downloaded. Like we need to make like a plan before we do this. This is way too spontaneous for me. We could. I don't know if I can stream Marvel Rivals though. Oh yeah, would your like computer die? I'm a little worried that my computer would die. Like I run the game at 60 frames a second though, and like the graphics settings are turned down a little, so hopefully my computer could handle it. I'll explode. Horror game Roblox. Which horror game Roblox? I know people. I think I have the problem where, like, in this situation, like a game on Roblox got really popular, and I didn't like particularly care about it. I feel like this happens to a lot of people where they just like, thing is popular, I hate thing because it's popular. And in this situation, I'm like completely guilty because there's that Roblox game called, I think it's just called like Doors, and it got really popular for a while, and all my friends were asking me to play it, and I'm like, don't want to play that. I so badly do not want to play that. I'm so uninterested. Why is this so popular? And I feel like it still happens where people will be like, "Oh, you want to play a horror game on Roblox? Doors." Oh, it's always Doors. Like, nah, I don't want to play that. Sorry. Any horror game, a real scary one or a very unserious one. Doors was so much fun. I haven't played the second layer update. I guess I'd be willing to give it a shot, I suppose. I don't know. I don't even like know much about Doors. I've seen like a little gameplay here and there. You just kind of like walk around and like some hotel and hope you find the exit, hope the scary thing doesn't randomly kill you. There's some kind of update. I guess I'd be willing to give it a shot. I think another thing that like annoys me about Roblox is like I like the concept of Roblox. Like the fact that anyone can just like make any game they want in the game is like it's cool, and there's all kinds of like things to run around and like different games to look at or explore. But then like every single game I think that's ever like piqued my interest and I've like gone into and tried to enjoy just has like just pay to win bullshit in it. Like all of it. And it's just like just turns me off from the game so hard and so fast. Like I really like, I don't know, like clicker games and idle games and like I don't know. There was a game where I think it's called like Lumber Yard Simulator or something stupid, and I'm like, oh, this is like fun. You go and you cut trees down, you load it into your truck, and you drive it over here, and then you sell it, and you make money, you upgrade your stuff, you keep doing that. And I'm like, oh, that's fun. This is fun. And then it's just like, I don't know. Every time you go into the store, it's like, if you give us 100 Roblox dollars, we'll give you the best item in the game, and nothing that you can earn with in-game currency will ever get close to how cool this thing is. And I'm like, that's so lame. That's so disgustingly pay to win. What do you mean? There's nothing like I can just give you $2 and be like #1 in the server? That's garbage. I think there was like a fishing game that was like that too. I think it was even worse in the fishing game. I was like so interested in the fishing game, and then like the second you go to the store to upgrade your fishing pole, it's like, oh, I could give you like $3 and just like be done playing forever. Like that's so lame. I'm out of here. I think there was one where you just like mine like blocks and sell it, and it was like the exact same way. They're all like that. What is rat washing simulator? I think there was one Roblox game, I don't remember what it was called, but it was like actually kind of cool. I think I played it on stream. I think I played Roblox like one time on stream, and Swift was like, oh, I'll like give you a tour of Roblox, like, you know, like I'll show you around. And then he did like a really bad job at like showing me around. He'd like tell me to go into like this game, and we'd go into the game together, and we weren't in VC together for some reason. And then he'd just like run off and disappear, and I'm like, oh dear Lord, what are we doing? But there was one like kind of like collectathon game we went into, and I'm like, wow, this is actually like fun. I'd play this off stream. I'd want to finish this. I used to play this game called Hello Kitty Cafe, and I stopped playing it because I completed almost everything except for the stuff you'd get from gyms. But you only got gyms from those like hourly rewards, but only if you got lucky. I guess it like at least there was a way to earn gems in the game, even if it was just luck based. That's another thing where like a game can have like, you know, a premium currency, but it also has to have a way where I can earn the premium currency if I play it. That's why I think like Numbers Go Up Idle is one of the best idle games ever, is because it has like a premium store and there's really good shit in there, but you can earn the premium currency just by playing the game and eventually get all the stuff. And I'm like, oh wow, cool, hell yeah. And I think there's several other idle games that I've played, and just by playing them, I'm like, yeah, this is like they definitely took a lot of inspiration from Number Go Up Idle. Like they also have like a premium currency that you can earn, and not just that did they take, but it's obvious like they were inspired by Numbers Go Up Idle. Yeah, that's better. And that's why I'm so disappointed in some of the Roblox games. I doubt there's a way they can like have you earn like I don't know what Roblox's premium currency is called. I assume it's like Roblox dollars or Robux or I don't know. Lego gold brick. Who I don't know. It is Robux. Hell yeah, I'm a genius. So when do you want to play? You want to play Roblox tomorrow? I was planning on streaming tomorrow. I didn't have like a strict plan on what I was doing. we'll just play some fucking Roblox. Maybe we can get like other people in on it too. We can play Roblox tomorrow. Yippee! I'm gonna have to like download the game and like get into my account. I think I had like the extreme like you know like the default like female model in the game, and I went and found a shirt. I was looking at like free cosmetics, and there was just like a white shirt that had just like had it typed out on the front that just said, "I got this shirt for free," and I'm like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. I love it. I'm never taking it off ever. Yeah, you look into games we can play. Thank you. Well, we gotta play Hello Kitty Cafe. You gotta start me out as a minimum wage worker. I'm gonna give Pom Pom Purin. I can't ever say his name right. It's such a hard name to pronounce correctly. Like I'll try to say his name, and Sunny will like correct me and be like, it's like this, and I'm like, I can't, like my mouth doesn't do that. The game's basically building your own cafe, and it sounds fun. That's the kind of game I enjoy if it's, you know, done right. I feel like I start spitting when I say his name. Pudding. It's like you gotta make kind of like an almost like an R sound without making an R sound. I don't know. Sunny's not here to correct me or say it. It's like pum pum purin. Pooing. I'm sure I'm not saying it right. I'm trying. Like pooing. I don't know. I'm sure I'm embarrassing myself. All the hardcore Hello Kitty fans are out there like, actually, it's pronounced. I'm doing my best. I'm sorry. I'll play Hello Kitty Island Adventure when it releases. I'll redeem myself. I don't really know how to describe how I say it. You can you can tell me tomorrow when we're playing Roblox. Hey, does Roblox have Marvel Rivals? Can we play Marvel Rivals in Roblox? I'm sure it does. I will see. I feel like another thing I don't particularly mind about, like, I don't know, mobile games or Roblox games, where if it has like a premium pass that's like, I don't know, no more than like maybe $10, and it's just like a one-time buy thing, and then you get like, I don't know, a bunch of just like free daily shit, or you can now go over here and do this, or do just, I don't know, like unlock the full game. I don't really mind that. But it's when games like that make it like a monthly subscription, and I'm like, I don't like this anymore. I don't want to subscribe monthly just to play the full game. Can I just pay the one time? Yeah, why do you always do this to me? Here. Or why can't you come into the chat room and be like, oh hi, it's me, I'm so nice.
Lord Meepsim Dollar Sid Ahmed, Conceptator Ida Pissing Elite. Said in Conway X, Keep Hullviner Dime. No Conway Key Lectus at Labordus.
Can we keep the chat in English, please? Did she just say pissing? Did she? I didn't catch it. I was like looking at the text, trying to like, I don't know, figure out anything. It's Jared, what was that? Jared, what was that message? What are you thinking? Do I need to like throw that in Google Translate? It's not a language, it's international garbage called lorem ipsum. I can't read. I can't even read normal words, Jer. Why are you throwing fake words in here? Intentional what? I'm already confused. You've confused me. You've done this on purpose. Why are you throwing intentional garbage into my chat room? And why does the intentional garbage have a name? We end up playing more. We end up getting more people. We should play one of those role play games. What are the role play games? It's for designers to fill text boxes. Huh. What, couldn't the designer just fill the text box with like, this is a test for the text box. Leedle. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't think to go look up intentional. I guess I'm not a designer though. Is this a cafe world or a city world? People just run around and role play? That sounds scary. Like what if we see someone like freaking it out like behind like a Taco Bell? Hey Jerry, you want to play Roblox with us tomorrow? I'm not sure what time we'll be doing it and streaming it, but we can figure that out. What's the best time for you, Space Cat? Playing Roblox. You can just ignore people. What I used to do with my friends. That is good. Good that you can just ignore people. Hey Jay, are you busy tonight? After my stream, you want to play Marvel Rivals? You don't got to if you're busy. I've just been feeling like playing Marvel Rivals today. I don't think I played any yesterday. If I did, I've completely forgotten. We used to RP in a house and some random person would come and ask to be adopted and we would just move houses. Oh my god. You just move out of the house like, ew. Who's the ew? Ew. I feel like I'm gonna be so bad at role playing. Like I've never really tried to role play before. I feel like I've played D&D a few times and I could never get into the role playing because I'm so bad at like pretending to be something or like someone I'm not. I feel like that's just like a part of me, like a part of the neurodivergence in me. I think I'm too old for Roblox, LMAO. Yeah, I'm too old for Roblox.
Hey, welcome to the candy store. What would you like?
Can I get 3 candy canes and 4 gumdrops and 2 candy canes and a Big Mac and an Impossible Whopper and a candy cane? What was that order? I think I
Fucking shut the fuck.
see, I'm bad at roleplay and he hates me. What was it? I saw like some YouTube short recently where Germo was like, I think he was talking to Ludwig, and Ludwig's like, what is your like fast food order? And Germa's like, 2 Big Macs, 2 McChickens, like a side salad, 2 McChickens, and then like a family, and then like a, I don't know, like a 12-piece McNugget or something. And he's like, that's what I'm getting. And he's like, okay, well, like, do your like friends get any of that? And he's like, yeah, that's what the 12-piece McNugget is for. That's for them to share. And it's just so stupid. It's just like you said like that's like a total of like 4 McChicken. Like, why did you say 2 McChickens twice? Oh no, not the Warrior Cat roleplay. I don't know anything. I don't know enough about Warrior Cat to be role playing it. I all I know is what I've learned from Sunny, and that there's like the cats that there's the cats that are like owned by people and they call them kitty pets, and then they call roads thunder paths, and then there's like usually one cat that's like, I don't know, like the healer that like rubs like herbs on your wounds. I don't know anything about. I know Farstar doesn't like waffles. I know that freaking meme. I suck at. I'd like to get a visit from Chris Hansen. Take us. I don't know what you're referencing, JR. I'm too stupid. I suck at role playing too. My character was always pathetic younger brother or pathetic husband. So just me. Well, why is it always like? Why are you always pathetic? You don't know Chris Hansen? It sounds familiar. I don't hear. I'll use the power of Google, and I'm sure I'll be like, oh yeah. I'm really bad with names. I'm good with faces. I am garbage with names. Okay, I'm looking at this guy's face. He doesn't look recognizable to me. Now let me look at his Wikipedia article. Known for To Catch a Predator, Dateline, MVC, Killer Instinct, Crime Watch Daily. I haven't watched any of this. I don't think I haven't seen any of his like stuff. Yeah, I don't know him. It's official. I do not know Chris Hansen. Warrior Cats was one of your main childhood book series that I read. I think I remember hearing like you and Sunny like bonding over Warrior Cats, which was funny to me. I like tabbed out and I'm like, there. I hit space like twice. I tabbed out. Marvel Rivals, I think I'll have to pass tonight. But yes, let's play more sometime. I'm hooked. It is a very fun game. You still got to get Snap hooked on it too. You're always the pathetic blank because you're always too nervous to role play, so you always sound scared. Is there like a voice chat or something? Like, do you voice chat in Roblox? Because that does sound terrifying. Like, I'm gonna be open voice chatting, like fucking role playing, and then some like, I don't know, like 9-year-old's gonna get on the mic and be like, and I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? We gotta move houses right now. I can't keep up with the young kids' lingo. I don't know what he said. Haven't read any Warrior Cats after The Last Hope. Well, you gotta get back into it. There's no day like today. You must know to catch a predator. I've heard about it, but I've never watched it. There's somewhere, where can I watch it? Is it on like YouTube or something? He would entrap and catch child predators on TV. It was wild and not good TV. I'm sorry we're explaining this to you. Is that it? If it's, what do you mean it's not good TV? Should I not watch it? It sounds interesting and kind of like fantastic that that's the work he does. I didn't voice chat with strangers, but I was always laughing at the characters my friends would play and I didn't know what to do. We all gotta like start taking improv classes. We'll grow as streamers through the power of improv class. I take that back. The show is a great mission, but it's a difficult watch. Yeah, I can see why it would be difficult to watch because it's just, I don't know, you're just intaking all that child predator garbage into your brain. And you probably just sit there and hear about like what they do and what they say, and it's just like, oh God. Oh no. I'm trying to think of like what like what characters would we role play in freaking Roblox? You know, we gotta get other guy to join too. Yeah, you gotta get other guy to join the Roblox roleplay too. Oh, it's gonna be. I will try my best. Come on, other guy, it's gonna be great. You can like you can role play the like disgruntled customer British man and just yell at us. We're gonna be running our little Hello Kitty cafe, and you're gonna be running around saying everything is like horse shit. You can role play as like Gordon Ramsay. That'll be perfect for you. I'm not gonna make like trying to think of any other Hello Kitty character other than Hello Kitty or Pum Pum Purin. What are the other ones? Are there any more? I know there's like a little frog. I don't know the frog's name. And there's like a little bat thing. I think it's Chromie. I'm gonna get Chromie's like order wrong, and other guy's gonna like throw me in the freaking bin. I remember this one time my friends and I were doing an episode of Kitchen Nightmares. It was great. I was a chef. Space Cat hands me a muffin. I respond, "You are a bloody wank stain." Oh my god. You just 0 to 100. Now I'd want like some description on like what's wrong with the muffin. What could possibly be wrong with the muffin that it's like it's deserving of being called a wank stain? I don't know if this is helpful, but when I RP in D&D, I just use parts of my personality and then to make sure they have a goal of some kind. Yeah, Jer. I always get y'all's names mixed up somehow. Jer, I don't know how you're like role playing at like IQ 1000. Like, oh, you've even set like a goal for your character. I don't even have goals in real life. You throw it in my face and I die. Is it even possible to die in Roblox Hello Kitty Cafe? Cat, do you know that Hello Kitty like Island Adventure, I think that's what it's called, comes out like the end of this month? Are you gonna beat more money out of other guy? Just reset your character easy. I wish that was like a thing in real life, where there was like a freaking like stat window that I could just like put points into. I'd be like, oh my god, I can just put points into intelligence and then I'll just know things. I won't make a fool of myself on stream anymore. I'll know who the guy who what was his name? Chris Henson? I'll know who that is. Just magically. Because I put 3 points into intelligence. You will beat up other guy for more money. Oh, how much is the game? Hold on. I'm gonna go like look at my wish list and see if there's like any kind of news on how much. It's probably just gonna be like $60. I wouldn't be surprised if they're just like, yep, 60 bucks. There's no pre-order or anything. There's no news articles about it. At least not on Steam. Like basically Animal Crossing. I may just Google it. Somebody tell me the price. Somebody tell me the price. Don't give me a video. Don't send me to Steam. Okay, somebody says a week ago that the eShop price is going to be like the Switch eShop price is going to be $40. So it'll probably be $40 on Steam, which is cheaper than I thought. Oh, I'm excited. Roblox came out the year I graduated from high school. That's wild. What year did it come out? Or got my GED, LOL, homeschooled. I'm so glad I graduated high school. 2006. I was like 9 years old. That's crazy. I was 9 years old the year you like left school. You're so old, Jer. I'm so sorry. If it's 40, I'm gonna cry. I'm too unemployed for that. Oh, you were 2? Oh my god. Oh, I don't know how old you are, but I didn't think our age gap was that wide. How fucking old are you, Cat? You were 2 years old in 2000. That's insane to me. You're 20. That's even more insane. How is somebody who was born in 2004 already 20 years old? Is that? I don't think that's allowed. Like no one born after the year like 2000 is older than like 18. I was born in 1987, and even when I was a kid, I've always thought that sounds like an old year. That, yeah, you're not wrong. Especially now. Fucking 2025. I remember when people would make big deals about like Like in 2010, people were like, "Oh my God, today is the date today is 10, 10, 10. Can you believe that? That's crazy." That doesn't happen anymore. That like the era of that, there were several years where that happened all in a row, and now that's not gonna happen again for a long time. Those were good years. I remember like being in like elementary, like really young elementary, like kindergarten, first grade, and the teachers would do like, I don't know, I guess they would just do things that make school like fun, which I know is probably like a foreign concept at this point. Remember when school was fun? Remember like it would be like the 100th day of school and the teachers would like decorate their classrooms and like hallways and be like, "Whoa, the 100th day of school. Yeah, good job. Whoa." I don't think that happens anymore. I think I think it was this Christmas, maybe it was last Christmas. I remember seeing on social media people talking about like, "Oh, the most nostalgic thing for me Christmas wise is like this." And then they show like the picture of like, I don't know, Christmas school plays and like school decorations of Christmas and like little ornaments you make in art class for Christmas and just like like crazy stuff like that, like over the top decorations at the school. And I'm like, yeah, I remember that. That was like so like I think about that and I'm like I get really nostalgic. Like that was like the best shit ever. And they were talking online like they don't do that stuff anymore. And I'm like, how do they not do that stuff anymore? Like what are they doing as like kids during Christmas? Do they not? I don't know. That's sad. I forgot about the 100th day. That sounds cute. I think that'd be fun for anything. Yeah, school used to be fun. And then you're in like high school, you're like your graduating year and you're like extremely stressed out like you're going to die. On my next job, I'm going to throw a 100-day party. You definitely should. You gotta make it fun. You could just have like a day 1 party, a day 2 party, a day 3 party, and just like keep working up. Like get to like 10 or 11, and everyone's gonna be like, expecting a party every day, and then you just skip a day. You're like, you get to day 12, and you're like, no, I don't feel like it. Day 12 sucks. Fuck day 12. And then you get to day 13, and it's just like even double what you did on day 11. It'll be on a Zoom call. Maybe I'll show up as Jer without warning. That would be pretty funny. You're like several weeks into your new job. Everyone's like used to like seeing you on the Zoom calls, and then suddenly there's like a freaking like cartoon man with your voice coming out of it. That's literally a description of Stockholm syndrome. But it'd be funny. It'd be fun. How do I turn this off? Oh no, oh well. You just act like it was an accident. Like you just act like you had no idea. They're like, Jer, what happened? And you're like, huh? Oh my God. Good evening, everybody, at 10 a.m. Yeah, 10 a.m. isn't really evening, is it? Wow, I can't believe we're already 1 hour into the stream and I haven't gotten a shiny yet. Jared, didn't you hit your goal? Doesn't that mean there's like a new chaos stream? When's the next chaos stream, Jared? You randomly go, ads are coming up. Ads are coming up. Go on ahead and get up and stretch in the middle of the meeting. You could just like play some ads on your like Zoom camera on your screen. You would just be like the class clown of your day job. It'll be February. I don't have a date though. I like that emoticon you used. I always imagine that emoticon as being like, I don't know, squished by like a hydraulic press, but like in a cute way. If that makes any sense. Like I just imagine it's in like the room where like the walls are closing in, and it's like no, but like in a like a funny way. That's such a weird description, is it? No, it's not. Whatever idea you had of it, that's the weird. Hey, I need. Yeah, next time we play Marvel Rivals together, I'm not healing you. Take that. We're gonna play Roblox tomorrow, and you're gonna ask me to like flip all the burgers, and I'm gonna put them in the trash can. You don't really play support though. I've been playing only support. The last since the Invisible Woman came out, I've only been playing the Invisible Woman, and before that, I would very often only play Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger is so good at like, I don't know, just surprise DPSing. It's so fun. And then the Invisible Woman's like her, she's not good at DPSing, which I feel has just lost me games before. Because like me and Sunny will play, or like me and Gerald play, and like me and him are healing the team, but our team isn't killing anyone or dealing enough damage, and we're just kind of like, I'm like, oh, I'm healing you. Can you please, like, we're in a team fight. We even like got a pick. Like I managed to kill someone. Can anyone else kill someone? And then it doesn't happen. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I don't want to go back to Cloak and Dagger. I like the Invisible Woman. Her kit is so fun. Like, all her skills are so fun to use. I love being able to push and pull people. Like, just being able to, like, pull someone on the enemy team so they're, like, out of position and your team just hops on top of them and kills them it's so fun. And then just like that giant field of damage you can throw on people is just, I just know it's got to be the most annoying thing to have thrown at you in the world. And then once they walk out of it, you can just pull them back into it. It's fantastic. Moons has been carrying me. I didn't do anything. Your Luna Snow is getting decent. That's, well, I'm glad you're seeing improvement. That's how game work. That's how thing work. That's how anything work. You play more, you get better. You do it more, you get better. I've been like trying to help Jer. I think the other day we were playing and I noticed he like wasn't using Lunafrost like freeze ability enough. I'm like, I feel like I never see you freeze anyone. Are you using the ability? And he's like, oh yeah, I forgot that's like a thing. I need to click that button more. And I'm like, yeah, you need to click that button like all the time. And like maybe even if you manage to freeze someone, you should like tell me you froze them so we can go and like double team them and maybe get like maybe actually kill them? Jer for gore. I believe in you, Jer. You're improving. I just gotta make you play more, so you'll get even better. We should play the new Doom game mode and target each other. Me and Jer played a couple rounds of the Doom game mode, and I don't know if it's just, I think those maps are just, they must be absolutely huge. I was playing Wolverine and I walked around for, it had to have been a solid 2 minutes, and I couldn't find fucking anyone. Every now and then I'd see Spider-Man like walk around a corner, but I couldn't like catch up to him because he's fucking Spider-Man. And also, I think the Doom game mode made me so fucking mad. I was so upset. I think the first one we played, I was like, okay, what's like one of the best characters I can play? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna play. I played Cloak and Dagger because I'm like, they can heal themselves. Their DPS is insane. They can blind people. And I did like really well. I got 2nd place. And then after that, I was like, you know what? I'll try someone else. Like I play Cloak and Dagger all the time. I'll try like, you know, someone else. I forget who I tried next. It might have been the time I picked Wolverine. I was like, I'll play Wolverine. And then I don't know if Wolverine's just terrible or I'm just terrible. I think what I normally try to do with Wolverine if I'm playing them in like a quick play match is I'll get behind the enemy team. Then you do that dive ability and you catch someone and drag them into your team. And right after you use that dive, Wolverine attacks like really fast for a few seconds and you can usually just kill the person. And I'm like, I'll just do that and I'll get kills. But like, I can't land like the first ability, like the fucking dive. It's so hard to hit someone with the dive unless you're like inside of their hitbox. It doesn't feel good at all. And then I got really pissed because the person who ended up winning was just a Scarlet Witch. And I'm just like, you're really, like, I'd rather you be playing a tank. It would be more fun to play against a tank than a goddamn Scarlet Witch. I'm going to lose my mind. And then the amount of times the Scarlet Witch would steal a kill for me, I was losing my mind. I was so mad. Like I would be like fighting Spider-Man and I'd be like, oh my God, he's got like 5 HP left. I'm going to get a kill. And then Scarlet Witch, like, you know, doesn't even have to aim and just scoops up my kill and then like manages to kill me. And I'm like, dear God. The characters are not balanced for all-out war. Thank you, other guy, for the 20 bits. For feeling bad for me. Yeah, people found out Scarlet Witch is the meta, and at the end of it all, I see 3 Wandas and 2 Iron Fists at the top. Yeah, Jer played Iron Fist for the first time, and yeah, were you like 3rd place or something? Like, you really got up there. Iron Fist is, yeah, fucking Wanda, Iron Fist, they're definitely the meta, and it sucks. I don't want to just go in and play Cloak and Dagger because that's who I feel like I can play the best and would perform the best on. Like I want to try something new or different or wacky, but then I just get my ass kicked by Scarlet Witch and Iron Fist. Iron Fist is OP. My ass was in 3rd place. I played Iron Fist once and I kept trying to punch people from 2 miles away like an idiot. That's funny. I can see how it'd be. Melee characters are weird. When I first saw gameplay, I think the game was still in like beta or something, and I don't remember who I was watching play it. It might have been Stir, but he was playing Spider-Man, and all I knew about the game was, you know, I see the Spider-Man gameplay and I'm like, this game looks like dog shit. Like, I hate this. Like Like, do all the characters control like this? Like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, Spider-Man doesn't even have like a normal like shooting ability. Like, do any characters have like guns or like? I was like, this is awful. Like, ew. And I like didn't look at the game again at all until it like released on Steam. And I guess I forget, like maybe somebody told me about it, or like I decided to give it a try because it was free and I like saw that most characters are normal and that it's just like, oh, Spider-Man's just a melee character. He's just like that. And I'm like, oh, thank God this is like a normal game. Thank God the game isn't dog shit. I hate Spider-Man. I'm never playing Spider-Man. Can we get our baby cry sound alert for when you rant? Sure, I'll look into it. I'll get a baby cry, Surely the sound alerts like website already has a baby cry I can just like use. Spider-Man players love to slap you in the back lines then run away. I feel like Spider-Man, like, I don't really have that problem with Spider-Man. Maybe I haven't run into a Spider-Man that's good enough. Thinking about that, though, like, I was in a quick play match. I think it was me and Jer playing, and we ran into a Magic, and she was so goddamn good at playing Magic. Like, she was like an unstoppable monster, and I was playing Invisible Woman, and I'm like, I can't do enough DPS to kill her. I can't. I can't. Like, I'm pretty sure Magic gets like temporary health whenever she hits people, so I'm like, I just can't do enough DPS. She's healing. I'm dead. And I'm like, I should have just switched to like Cloak and Dagger. I think in the future, I just need to remember, like, if that's happening and I feel like I'm just getting, like, my ass handed to me like that, I need to switch characters. Even though I, like, rather be playing Invisible Woman, if it's just not working out, I need to switch. Like, I regretted it after we lost the match. I was like, damn it, I should have just went Cloak and Dagger and killed her. I was so mad at that Magic. I was like, dear God, no one on our team could stop that woman. She was so good. Spider will just slap you and run away, and you're like, what the fuck, dude? Get back here. I'm glad that most Spider-Mans, I've never run into a good Spider-Man. Most of the Spider-Mans I run into kind of will just like show up for a second, kind of tickle you a little bit, but not really do anything, and then they'll leave. And then eventually they'll get their ult, and they'll just kind of like, you know, he has the web swing, so he like falls out of absolutely nowhere. You don't see him coming. He falls straight into the middle of your team, and then he uses his ultimate, and everyone dies. And I'm like, what the fuck? Fuck you, Spider-Man. I hate you. I hate your ult. It's like, if you don't see it coming, you can't avoid it. Like, once it starts hitting you, you're already dead. It's too late. It's not like Jeff's ult where you get like a second where you can see the AoE of where you shouldn't be. It's just you're done. You're done. Like you don't even get, like, he doesn't even say. I think when he uses his ult, you hear him say, "Don't mess with the Amazing Spider-Man." I feel like he says that as he's doing the ult. He doesn't say it before the ult. He says it as he ults. So there's not even a warning. It's bullshit. It's complete bullshit. Most characters will give you a warning before. He gives you a warning during. I once played against a Black Panther that knew his character is good for getting the healers in the back, and he came after me so much that I would scream in genuine fear for help every time. I've seen some insane clips of like Black Panthers. Like Black Panther is an insane character if like the person knows what they're doing. Like he is fucking scary. I was playing with friends so they knew whenever he was after me. I feel like he finishes his voice lines after he finishes his ult. Ooh, Spider-Man. He probably does. Like the voice line's also like it's kind of long too. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man, and then you're dead. You're already dead. Spider-Man, he'd already be walking around. His voice line is still going. That's so stupid. I don't think it should be that way. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm gonna drink some actual goddamn water. We had the whole freaking like water debate yesterday. So we got one of those like fucking like brioche bread water filters or whatever. And we filter the water and I'm like, "Oh wow, it doesn't like taste anymore. This is wonderful." Cuz usually water tastes like shit. But you filter the shit out of it and it doesn't have a flavor anymore and it's actually like a good thing. No, water's not yummy. It's still not yummy. You filter the water, it's still not yummy. It's still like meh. Like it's still, you know, nothing. Not I wouldn't say it's good. I'm still not drinking as much as I like normally would if I just had Gatorade, because Gatorade tastes good. Water is just kind of like meh. Drink water. I just did. I am. Blech. They need to make water like more fun to drink. I need someone here. It's like you know with like babies where they got like the spoon. I've seen they make like spoons for babies that look like airplanes. I need something like that, but like for my water bottle. I need it to be fun. It's gonna be like, oh, here comes the airplane, and I'm gonna be like, yippee, yay, water. I drink more water. I'm scared of having like an open glass on my desk because I don't want my computer or anything to freaking eat shit and die. So it's on like this shelf to my side. So I have to like turn around to grab the glass and drink from it. And as I was putting it back, I like bumped into something on the shelf and my first reaction was almost to like I thought I like dropped the glass or something. So my first reaction was almost to like let go of the glass so I could have my hand open so I could grab the glass. But luckily my like actual thought thinking brain took over and it was like, no, you didn't do anything. It's fine. You didn't drop the glass. You like, you bumped some like little insignificant object that doesn't matter and could hit the floor and wouldn't break. I have a water cup that has texture, so I have a blast holding it while drinking. What kind of texture? Yeah, oops, gotta drop my water to catch my water. That's what I believe my brain wanted to do. That was my split-second thought process. Was I've dropped my water. This is terrible. I have to catch it. But there was like something in my hand, so I couldn't catch it. So of course you have to like, you know, it's stupid. I'm glad it didn't actually like happen. I don't know how well you can see if like I'm looking down like this. If you see me like looking down, I'm like playing a game on my phone. I got this like stupid idle game on my phone, and I like look down at it every now and then and have to like click something. You sent a pic of your water cup. Let me look at it. It's gonna have like phloem on the side. Oh, it's like, that is an interesting texture. I'm trying to. Are they like they're almost like pointy? They kind of look like they point out. Also, I like your keyboard. I need a new keyboard. I need like a nice keyboard. My keyboard is like dog shit. I used to have a nicer keyboard, but I guess it got so old that the num lock button on it somehow broke. I don't know how a button that I like never fucking touch broke, but the fact that like my num lock button would just trigger on and off like continuously, it messed up a lot of my like automatic things I used to have on my stream. So like, say if you did like the snail redemption, the program would be like, okay, I need to press 6 and then wait 3 minutes and then press 6 and then press like 2. But since my numlock button, it took me a second to figure out what was wrong too. I remember it was having problems and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, this is weird. Like everything is fine. I finally figured it out though. This stupid keyboard broke. Funny, if she ever gets the shiny, unplug the computer. Sunny is not awake. Sunny is asleep. I got a new keyboard today. It's slightly smaller, so I gotta look where I type for a while. You just wanted a quieter one. Can I have your loud one? It might not even like catch on my mic. Yeah, it probably wouldn't. I like put my hand down where my keyboard is and like snap my fingers. And I don't hear it. It's like 5 years old. Well, the keyboard I had, the like nicer one, I don't know how old it is. Like I got it secondhand from a friend. Like fucking years ago. They were literally just like, I got a new keyboard. You want my old one? I'm like, sure. And it was old enough that like the WASD keys, like the lettering on them was completely worn off from them, you know, using it and playing on it. So I already had it. Like I used that keyboard for a long time. Trying to think of how many years I must have been using that keyboard. Let me think. Probably at least 4, 5 years. And it was already like that worn out and old. I don't want my keyboard no more. It's so loud. I'm tired of it. Like, it's nice for ASMR. People love it, but I'm tired of it. I need a quieter mouse. Mine's so clicky. It's so interesting because I feel like the general consensus I hear on the internet is people seem to be like, oh, I love clicky keyboards. I want it to be loud and clicky and like feel nice, and I want it to be mechanical. And then everyone in my chat right now is like fucking hate my keyboard. It's so loud. I'm so sick of it. My mouse is too loud. I hate it. I really like the mouse I have. I've had it for a long time, but I just want a mouse with more buttons. I want a mouse that has like what are they? There's mice you can get that basically have they have like 9 buttons or like 10 buttons. It's basically like a number pad on the side where your thumb is. And I'm like, I would love if my mouse had more buttons. Like, oh my God. There's so many games where I turn the game on and the very first thing I do is I bind 2 things straight to my thumb buttons on my mouse. And I'm like, I wish I had more than 2 thumb buttons. It would be awesome. I need to get one of those mice that has like one of those like wheels that I could just rest my thumb on like the wheel of buttons. I like clicky, but it picks up on stream. You guys hear it on lethal. I don't know how to work audio, so my solution is to get a quiet keyboard. That's probably an easier solution. It took me forever to get my stream audio with my new mic and like Sunny's mic set up like in a way I was okay with it. Like for a while there, I think y'all will probably remember me complaining about how like echoey it would get and like we'd pick up on each other's mics and it sounded like dog shit. And I'd be like, other guy, please help me fix this. And other guys like, I don't know if he was, I forget if he was like, didn't really know what to do about it. And at the same time was like, just thought it was funny and like wanted me to keep it that way. And I'm like, I hate it. I hate that it's like that. But I finally figured out like an audio setup where it's like, it doesn't really happen no matter how loud we get. And if it does happen, you don't really notice it and it doesn't sound like dog shit anymore. And I'm like, thank God, I'm so happy. It took so long. I hate messing with audio shit. It was a nightmare. I want a nice noisy mechanical and then a really quiet one. I don't need the in-between. I'm using the keyboard that came with my PC. That's basically the keyboard I'm using. I'm using like a really shitty keyboard. Like, I don't even know where I got this keyboard or how long I've had this keyboard. It's just been, I have a tendency to like, I don't know what it is about just like random electronic junk that I just like to collect and keep around. So I just have this old crappy keyboard. I've just had it for so long and I'm like, well, my nicer keyboard broke. I guess I'll use this like $10 HP keyboard. And I've just gotten used to it. I've just been using it. I'm like, whatever, it works. Maybe one day it'll break and I'll finally be like, fine, I'll buy a keyboard. I'm like, I don't need a keyboard, so I guess I won't buy a keyboard. It'd be nice, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend the money on that. It's fine. I don't need it. I want a creamy keyboard. I feel like I'll love. What the hell is a creamy keyboard? Is that a brand or does it sound like you're clicking, like you're touching pudding? I'm so picky with keyboards. I want a quiet 100% keyboard that's white, pink, or blue. And those don't exist if they aren't $20 billion. What? 20 billion? Okay, what to you? I know you say you're like poor and unemployed and like Hello Kitty Island Adventure is $40 and that's too much, you're gonna die. How much is it actually? The keyboard that came with my computer is quiet, but I gave it to my dad.
Creamy keyboard. Pour cream on the keyboard. Oh no, my keyboard.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. I think it's even just the way that like Bridget delivered it. It was just like so monotone. Creamy keyboard. Pour cream in my keyboard. Oh no, my keyboard. Like, it's just like, what did you think was gonna happen? Oh no, my keyboard. That's like what like a child would do that. Like, I feel like that's like, it's like a child. They're really young. They don't have like impulse control yet. So they're just, I'm trying to even think of a good example. They're just, I don't know. They got like a piece of cake and they're like, they freaking love the piece of cake and they want the piece of cake, but then their impulse control goes out the window and they just, I don't know, shove the freaking piece of cake down their pants because they're some stupid child. And then they start like crying. And you're just like, kid, why did you do that? Why, like, actually, why the fuck did you do that? Now you can't eat it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was gonna question why you gave the keyboard to your father. I don't know how the sound is described. You're gonna have to like find a video of what it sounds like, because you say it's creamy, and I'm like, Is it like when you type, does it sound like, is it like that meme where it's like, that's what good pussy sounds like, and they're like stirring mac and cheese? Because he needed a keyboard. And I guess you already had your loud one. You're also cheap. Close to 100 bucks is a bit much for me. Yeah, 100 bucks for a keyboard is... I don't think I'd want to... I don't think I'd pay that. Like, that keyboard better have, like... I don't... Like a built-in, like, stream deck. I think a stream deck would be so nice to have. And there's even like room on my desk where I could like put it like right next to my mouse. So I could actually like, but I'm like, God, I don't even remember how, I haven't looked at a stream deck in so long. I think they're all like over $100. And I'm like, I do not want to pay that much for like a little tablet that sits on my desk that only has 12 buttons. Like for 12 extra buttons, is that like cost worth it? I don't think so. Hold on, I gotta tap my idle game. Okay, I'm good. Pay 20 bucks, take it or leave it. OMG. Did you like the explanation of what creamy sounds like to me? I sent a video example of what I describe as creamy. Here, hold on. Let me get to a menu that doesn't have sound, and we'll do a live reaction. Okay. This menu does not have sound. The video is called Creamy and Balky Keyboard Beaver XD. I don't know if you can hear this. It is kind of quiet. Watch this somehow still, like that is a good sound, but watch it somehow still be too loud. My Stream Deck is a 12-key mechanical keyboard for 25 bucks. I can hear it. Well, that's good. I'm glad y'all could actually hear it. If it's too loud, I'll rip out my hair. Oh my god. You just need to get like a different microphone. You need like a microphone like I bought. Like I think it's a condenser mic. Like it's not supposed to really pick up any sound other than like the sound that's like right in front of it. Any luck? No. No luck. A 12-key mechanical keyboard for 25 bucks. That's like tempting to get one of those, but I'm also like, I like the idea of being able to like change what's on the buttons, so I like don't have to memorize like what each button does. I'm sure it'd be fine. Like there's like weird key combinations on my keyboard right now that still do things I could trigger, and I remember them. Like if I press 2, that's like full screen for this. If I press, I think it's Alt and 8, my VTuber will go back and shrink down to where like their default position is. If I hit like Alt and 9, they'll like switch back to like the default of the character model I use. I have to use that key combination every time I turn on my model. So it'll go back to this setting of the me. I think I can still turn on the fire. I got key buttons for that. They start like lagging the stream really hard. because it doesn't like the fire. It's like I suddenly turn on like so many GIFs. Like each of these little fires is just like, that's like 3, 4 GIFs right there. That's like another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6 more GIFs, and it's just it's like that's probably like 10 more. It starts like my OBS does not like it when all that fire turns on. I think when I was like actually using that, when the burn the stream down thing was still a thing, it was a mess. Like my OBS would like borderline, like it would like almost crash when it finally got to turn all those on. I do need a new mic. It randomly doesn't pick up my audio sometimes, and it resets the audio levels sometimes. That sounds really annoying. I'd lose my mind. Also 4 years old, I think that's why. I just have an index card with arrows to the keys and descriptions. Yeah, that's like really smart, but like more effort than I'd be willing to put in. Yeah, that is a really good idea, Jer. I just couldn't be bothered. I'd set all the keys and just be like, fuck it. If I forget, I forget. I just, this will be one of my pushes to stream more often, is I have to stream more often. So I'm using these buttons more often so that I don't forget what they do. The dev of the indie game Fortune's Run just posted a Steam community update saying the game is postponed because he's going to prison for the next 3 years. What the hell? That's wild. Hold on, I gotta like look up this game now. I'm like, I've not even heard of this game. Imagine this happened to like Hello Kitty Island Adventure. They're like, yeah, sorry, we can't like release the game. We're all like going to prison. Yeah, here it is. It's titled Extremely Sad Depressing News Act 3. I'm like reading this and I'm like, what did he do to he's going to prison for 3 years. Reading this is fucking wild, honestly. I don't even know if I want to like read that out loud on stream. Is like what I was seeing was like wild. If fanfic AO3 writers can continue their stories when they get in an accident, they can continue their indie game in prison. Turns out he killed a man. He never goes into specifics, just said he used to be a violent person before being a game dev and has to face the consequences. I think I also read in there, because what I thought was wild about it was he was like, he's like, I'm a very violent person and I have to face the consequences. Or no, I'm gonna go back and like look at it again to make sure I'm not like quoting this wrong. Yeah, he says, I was a very violent person. I hurt a lot of people in my life. Unfortunately, the sentence isn't going to help with that at all. But I guess we all know that. And I'm like, maybe because I'm kind of autistic, I mean, might be interpreting this wrong. Is he saying that the sentence won't fix that he is violent? Or he's probably saying the sentence isn't going to like help the people he hurt. That's probably I think I misunderstood the first time. I thought he was saying the sentence won't make him any less violent and that it was pointless, but he's just kind of like, yeah, whatever, I guess I have to. It sounds like the sentence is going to make him more violent. Maybe the sentence will like maybe he can like
Yikes.
Yikes. Yeah, it was a weird sentence. I'm sure he means that it can't change the past. Yeah, now that I've thought it over a second time, that's probably what he means. It like has to be. Or he wouldn't say I was a violent person. Alright guys, streams are gonna stop. I'm going to prison for 13 years. We'll be back with Balatros soon. Soon. Quote unquote soon. I was a violent person. I got better, but then they sentenced me, so I'm relapsing. I don't know what like all things you can even like do while you're in prison, but it would honestly be cool if he could like somehow like maybe not like continue his work as a game dev, but keep like studying, become a better game dev by the time he gets out of prison. He did mention his case was like 5 years old. Yeah. He just now got sentenced. That would, I feel like that would make it all the more worse. Where you're just sitting around, like imagine just being like stressed the hell out for 5 years straight, not knowing which way this is gonna go, and then like you're like, oh no, am I gonna end up in prison? Like that's like, you know, that's freaking scary. And you just sit around for 5 years not knowing whether you're going to go to prison or not. And then it finally comes out that you are going to prison, and it's just like, god damn. Like, it sounds like he finally got his life together and he was making a video game and it was probably going well. And now he's like, oh, that thing I did 5 years ago finally bit me in the ass. Like, that's just, that honestly just sucks. Being a completely different person after all that would be so depressing. Like, he's already grown and changed, and now his past is coming to haunt him. Yeah, I'd be so fucked up with that. Like, it's been 5 years. He has grown and changed as a person. And like I said, it sounds like he's kind of got his life together. Like, he's making this really nice video game people seem to really enjoy. It was like very positive reviews. And now it's just like, well, enjoy prison for the next 3 years. Like, isn't prison supposed to like, prison is supposed to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, kind of like recondition people and like help them change so that they can be like good members of society. Like, that's what prison is like supposed to be for. Like, he's already done that. Cat, is there some stuff you haven't told me? Yeah, Cat, did you spend a couple years in jail? I had a Mary Sue creepypasta OC. What the hell is that? What is Mary's? There's like so much stuff on the internet I don't know. And also, I don't know if you're joking or not. You could just be joking. Here, do I have to Google it? Googling it. What is Mary Sue creepypasta? There's like a fandom wiki page. The classic Mary Sue. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It's like Mary Sue's, also known as overpowered, cliche-filled, and downright awful characters made by people who think there is such a thing as a perfect character. Spoiler alert, there is not, except in one special case who deserves a mention. I'll discuss what a classic Mary Sue looks like, featuring one of my first attempts ever to write a creepypasta, Weeping Claw. Mary Sue's described an all-powerful original character. And I want to, I'm like curious now about this OC of yours. I want to see the OC. I mean, if he has changed, it's possible that he might get out on parole and have a shorter prison sentence. Maybe. Yeah, like I'm a demon, angel, dragon, werewolf hybrid who's a princess. Oh my god, that's like half of the VTubers out here. I feel like half the VTubers I see, their little like about me section is it's stuff like that. It always makes me giggle. Like I don't know what it is about me. I don't think I can't take it very seriously when people's like VTubers have like lore. I just struggle to take it seriously. Like I can't imagine like my character like doesn't have like in-depth lore or really lore at all. Like even the fact that like I'm like I live in like a tree is like almost crossing the line. I'm like any more than that and I'm like I'm gonna get like, it's getting too ridiculous for me. Like, oh, I live in a tree and I wake up every morning and drink nut juice. And I always sleep in because I'm always so tired. I'm such a tired little squirrel girl. I drink my nut juice and then I sleep for another 2 hours. And then I roll out of bed with the sun shining on my face. And I turn on my computer. Yeah, nut juice. I get a freaking acorn and I juice it like with like a lemon squeezer or something. But actually I don't because there's no lore.
Nut juice.
No. No. She shall not see the light of day ever again. But I'm so damn curious. Someone quoted, I can't remember the exact sentence she said. I didn't say anything. It's gone. Don't click the like clip button and watch it back. That's not something you can do. It's gone forever. This VOD is like, just like imagine like a paper shredder. It's like as I'm printing out the content, it just goes straight into the paper shredder. So the like the few seconds when it's like between printer and paper shredder is the only time you can read it, and then it's gone forever. Ah! Oh no! That's a good description of Twitch LMAO. Yeah, because they don't like let you save your VODs. It's such a weird thing, Twitch. Your VODs get deleted after a certain amount of time. But if you make highlights, your highlights stay around forever. Like literally forever. So if you just quote unquote highlight every single one of your streams, like you could you could cut the first like 2 seconds off of your stream, make that last giant chunk a highlight, and just delete the first highlight. It's delete the first highlight that was 2 seconds, and then you just have your VOD on Twitch. One of my friends does that. All his streams are saved. That's hilarious. I've thought about doing it, but I'm just like, I already put my stuff on YouTube. Like, it doesn't, I don't know. I don't need to do that. It's fine. If YouTube ever blows up and all my content is lost, like, so be it, I guess. Like, I wonder how many people, like, how many content creators out there actually, like, save all of their stuff on, like, physical hardware. I'm like, I don't want to, like, have, like, a closet full of, like, what are they called? Like, external hard drives of just my streams. Like, I'll just put it on YouTube. Like, the chances of YouTube ever, like, blowing up, I feel like it's pretty unlikely. If it ever happens, it's going to be insane. And the amount of, like, lost media will go up like 1 million. Iron Mouse almost lost her YouTube channel recently. I feel like that's, like, what happened with that? Like, I feel like I, like, vaguely remember hearing about that, but I don't remember any of the details. It's for the memories. Well, the memories are on YouTube, unless YouTube blows up, and then I guess we're shit out of luck. I feel like the amount of people that are gonna be, like, so disgruntled if YouTube ever did something like that, like, enough people would complain that, like, I don't know if they'd be able to get back all the freaking, like, data. I don't know what would happen. It's all, you know, very hypothetical here. But surely enough people would complain or have a way to freaking, like, get it all back. She was targeted by someone for copyright strikes, and she didn't want to give out her personal info to someone obviously fishing for it. That's a bit... YouTube reversed it, but it was gone for a bit. It's the, like, copyright system is just such bullshit. Like, I feel like I hear, like, Vinny talk about this sometimes, but, like, I don't know, like, I could publish this VOD right now, and somebody out there, like, it seems like somebody out there could have used this Pokemon theme in a song of theirs and, like, fucking, like, rapped over it and then try to copyright strike me, being like, oh no, that's my song. No, that's mine. And I'm like, it's not, but, you know, what can I do about it? Like, shit like that happens all the fucking time. Like, all the time. And there's almost nothing you can do about it. Like, people can just copyright strike you for things they just don't own. And they'll, you know, they are now getting your ad revenue and whatever such. My YouTube's not big enough to get ad revenue, but maybe that's why it hasn't happened to me. Nobody cares. I don't get ad revenue. I forget, like, what exactly YouTube expects of you for it to, like, start letting you earn money. But it's like ridiculous. Like, it's like some, like, maybe I'll go, like, look and see if it'll tell me, because it's like some big ridiculous amount that I'm, like, never gonna reach. I feel like it's like getting affiliate on Twitch, like, seems like obtainable. Like, it's, unless it's changed, it's like get 50 followers and have a concurrent viewer count of 3, and I think you also have to have streamed at least like X amount of times in a month, like 7 times in a month. And I'm like, that's all, you know, that's all, like, that's like a goal, like a very reasonable goal. Getting like the ability to get ad revenue or like earn money on YouTube is a much higher bar. Here, let's see here. To be eligible, I have to have 500 subscribers. It looks like they actually made it easier. I feel like it used to be you needed 500 subscribers and like, I don't know, X amount of watch time. But now it's 500 subscribers and you have to have uploaded at least 3 videos in the last 90 days. And I'm like, 500 subscribers, that's a fuck ton. I don't see that happening anytime soon. Like, I'm not confident in that. But then, oh no, they didn't make it easier. I seen it here now. It says, and one of the following: 3,000 public watch hours or 3 million public short views. I'm nowhere near 500. I'm like halfway there to public watch hours. That's crazy to me. But I'm like 500 subscribers, like, see ya in 10 years, buddy. That's so stupid. I hate the copyright system. Yeah, I hate it too. I remember when my last goal for Twitch affiliate was the viewers, and at some point it was at 2.9. I remember struggling so hard to get that 3 concurrent viewers. Like, I knew it was just a matter of time. Like, that's just how this stuff is. Like, you just keep trying. That's like one of the biggest things as a streamer. You have to be consistent in streaming or you lose viewership. And that's something I've been struggling with recently, and I'm actively trying really fucking hard to fix. But I also, it seemed so hard at the time to be like 3 viewers. Like, that's crazy. Like, it's not happening. Like, it's been like several months in a row now, and I'm struggling so much. And I'm like, well, now I'm like, I don't know. Like, I've grown a little bit as a streamer now. Three's not so hard anymore. I think my average might be around 4. I haven't looked at my average in a long time. That's just a guess, honestly. They bumped from 1,000 to 500. Oh, that's good. It's a little more obtainable, but it's still a big number. YouTube is a tough game. Yeah, especially since they, I'm sure most people expect you to do like edited content, like really meticulously like planned out videos like H Bomber guy makes, and I'm like, I can't, I'm not H Bomber guy. I can't spend like 3 years making one video. I'd lose my mind. I used to stream every day. I believe in you, Cat. You gotta find something that you like really, really like and just start streaming it. Or just like find something like easy and relaxing. Like today I didn't like particularly feel like streaming, but like I wanted to stream. I just didn't feel like fully like I like wanted to. Like, it's hard to start. That's like my main problem, is just like executive dysfunction. Like, starting things is difficult. So I'm like, okay, today I'll just do like an easy thing. And I'm like, the easiest thing I can do is this. This is extremely easy. Like, if you find something like this you can do on stream to even just like get more comfortable being live and talking and just streaming and like just get back into the routine of it, you could probably start doing more complicated stuff or longer streams, or I don't know. Sometimes you gotta just make some lazy ass content. It's really hard to get even 1 to 2 viewers. Thanks to Ruin and Val for me at the start. They stuck around and made chat fun. I'm still glad that other guy introduced me to your stream, Jer. You've been a really good friend of the stream, my stream, for a while now. and I'm glad you've stuck around. And I guess how did I meet you, Kat? I don't even remember. Kat, where did you come from? How did we meet? I forgot that I need to somehow fix my audio because my desktop audio is delayed. I have no idea how to fix it. Google isn't helping. Well, luckily, other guy's smart with audio, right? I think my biggest gripe is having no one to chat with. Even though chatters isn't the main focus, I feel better with the company. That's definitely true. Like, I started this stream up today, and for the first maybe 10 or so minutes, I was like, dear God, there's no one here. What the hell am I going to talk about? But luckily, you know, I have you, Kat, and Jer and other guy, and people eventually trickled in and showed up, and they're talking, and I have someone to talk to and kind of bounce back and forth with. I'm terrible. Talking alone is so difficult. I feel like the solution to that is if you don't have a chat and don't have things to talk about, you just need to talk about what you're doing in the game. Something easy like this, it's a lot harder with, because it's what do I talk about? Just be like, oh, I'm gonna get it this time. I'm gonna get it this time. Oh no, I have to reset. Oh, in a real game like Minecraft, it'd be so much easier to just just have anything going on in your head or you're thinking about, just try to say it out loud. So that you're not just sitting there not saying anything. I feel like that's one of my biggest turnoffs. If I find a streamer and I want to try to watch them and I enter their stream and they're just not talking, and I'll sit there for a little while. I'll sit there for a few minutes and I'm like, please say something. Please. I'm begging you. Have some kind of monologue, say, fuck, and then they don't. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to hop out of here. I honestly don't remember how we met either. I have no idea. I don't know where you came from, Kat. For all I know, you fell off the potato truck and I found you on the side of the road. You were hitchhiking across the country. Thanks to other guy for bringing us all together. Yay! I appeared because of Ruin. Ruin introduced me to other guy, and he introduced me to you and Jer, I believe. That's probably right. It really was at the beginning of it all, other guy bringing us all together. It's because I played Neon White one time, and Jer, or not Jer, other guy ended up finding my stream because I played Neon White, and I only played Neon White because Sunny wanted to watch me play it. I wasn't particularly interested in the game, and then I played the game and I was like, yeah, this is not my kind of game. But apparently other guy was a big fan and was just kind of poking around looking for people to watch. I think I met you because other guys sent me Jer's stream and you were in chat and we just started talking. Goes to show you that I indeed crash landed on Earth and you all found me. Other guy found me with Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, I think, browsing the category. Other guy just be finding diamonds in the rough out here. I said I was only going to do this for 2 hours, but this always happens with this me playing this game is I'm oh, I don't have a lot of energy, or I don't feel streaming for too long. It's already kind of late in the day. I'll just stream Pokemon for 2 hours, and then it's everyone's already here and talking, and I'm I don't want to just leave. Everyone's, people are here, we're talking. It's nice, it's fun. The guy met me through Ruin's stream of Rat Washing Simulator, and he loved making jokes about my blue skin. What happens when you get the shiny? I guess we just play the real game. Like my original thought was like I wanted to play a Nuzlocke. I've never played a Nuzlocke before. It sounded like fun. This is supposed to be a Nuzlocke. But I was like, you know, it sounds like fun to get a shiny. Like I've always wanted a soft reset for a shiny. And I've heard that this is like one of the easiest games to do it at because you can, I guess this is one of the only games where it lets you save right here and you don't have to play through like anything before this or after this. Like I'm just right here at the Pokeballs. So it's really fast to just look at them and reset and there they are again. And I've also never played this particular Pokemon game. I think Pokemon games kind of like the newer ones are, I don't know if I'd like call them like boring. It's like they're not so much boring. It's just like I feel like I want like a challenge. Like a challenge would be a bit more interesting. So I'm like, I'll try like one of the older games. They're a little harder because like XP share. Like XP share now, like you used to, I remember when they started first introducing XP share, it would be an item you got and you had to equip it to a Pokemon and only that Pokemon would get the XP. And I'm like, well, that's kind of nice. I kind of like that. But then they just started making it like an option in the settings where just all of your Pokemon would get like XP share just automatically. And I'm like, that's a bit much. Like it's not, it's getting kind of easy. And I'm like, I could turn it off, but I'm like, it's there. Like I want to use it. Like it's so hard not to use it. It's so easy. That's why I'm like, if I do a Nuzlocke, that kind of like forces me into, I guess, a little harder. And this one, I don't even know if this game has an XP share. If it does, it's definitely not going to be like for the whole party. I've never played a Pokemon game other than Pokemon Go. I don't know what games you normally like play, but I feel just like with how much you seem to just like little goobers and pets, you'd probably really like Pokemon. I feel like you would play a Pokemon game and you would name you'd name the Pokemon all these special little names and you'd get like emotionally attached to them. And you'd love it. Like Pokemon's great. Even the newest one, I forget what it was. Was it whatever the newest one was called was really fun, even though it was like garbage. It was like the visuals and everything, and like it ran like trash, but the game itself was so fun. I like that. I like played that game like nonstop until I was like done with like the main story. And then strangely enough, I like never touched it again. I don't think I quite finished it. I was like almost done with the main story and then I just like dropped it. I think I burned myself out on it because of how much I played it at first. I did that in Pokemon Go. How'd you know? I don't know. You just seem like that just seems like what you would do. I met you through Violet. She told me about you since you guys knew each other since I occasionally would watch them. It was when you had the kangaroo model. Then later on, we ended up talking a bit in a Minecraft server hosted by Win and one of her friends. Then me and Violet ended up bumping into you in Sunny IRL. Then like a couple months after that, you invited us over to hang out and it was that, and the rest is history. Yeah, I think, didn't we like run into each other? Like I, it was 1 year we ran into each other at the fair, like the local fair. And then next year we ran into each other at the fair, like again. And then the year after that, we just went to the fair together. I think it was 2 years in a row we ran into each other at the fair, if I'm not wrong. I might be wrong. Maybe my mind's throwing an extra instance in there. I named all my Rattatas, and I didn't want to get rid of a single one of them. But you have to. You have to like juice them for candy, don't you? How did you ever like upgrade your Rattatatas if you weren't like turning them into little candies? We should make a Minecraft server. How do you guys know you ran into each other? I think it was mainly me. I thought it was twice in 1 year. Maybe that's what it was. Because I think I would just like notice them and like go and say hi or be like, you know, like shout their name and wave. And then we just kind of like go our separate ways and be like, oh, wow, yeah, I saw them. That was interesting. I didn't want to. They never got upgraded. You have to sacrifice the weak to create the strong. I'm drinking water. Are y'all fucking proud of me yet? That's so crazy. Oh yes, imagine seeing someone you know in public and calling out to them. Wild. That's so crazy. Oh my gosh. Can't believe you did that. Yippee. Yeah, now y'all give me $5 every month and watch me stream. Ahaha. That was my plan all along. I've never seen anyone outside. Yeah, well, now that I like work at Walmart, I run into people I like recognize all the time. And some of them I ignore on purpose because I don't want to talk to them. But most of them I do that. Most of them that happens. I think it wasn't even a couple weeks ago I ran into Kaboomer and Vi and I was working and I saw them like just like from the back and like recognized them and it was like, oh, hey guys, I'm at work. How's it going? I think they went there to like buy ice cream or something. It's kind of funny. They like, me and Sunny always like buy a lot of things all at once. And Kaboomer and Violet go to the store and they're like, yeah, we're only here to buy ice cream and we're leaving. I think yesterday they were over at our house or something like that. And they were talking about, they're like, or was it this morning? I don't remember. I'm bad at remembering things. But they're like, it was eggnog. It was like yesterday you left and you're like, oh yeah, we got to run by the store and like buy some snacks. And you're like, how many snacks are we going to buy, Violet? And Violet's like, I don't know, maybe like 1 box. And I'm like, I can't imagine going to the store and only buying like 1 box of snacks. Like you can't take Sunny to the store and only buy one thing because Sunny will see things and he will buy them. He'll see things and he'll be like, I want this. And I'm like, okay. That was this afternoon. That's crazy. I'm so good at remembering things. I'm only glad I moved cities because I lived near my old school and I didn't want to bump into anyone I recognized. I wish I could see moons at my local Walmart. You'll have to move. You gotta move state. Our state's better anyway. It's not much better, but it's goddamn better than your state. It was literally a few hours ago. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm doing my best, okay? It's time to travel. I thought my brain read that as like it's time travel. And I'm like, what do you mean it's time travel? And then I read it like 3 more times and it was like, oh, there's a word in between time and travel. Oh, I see it now. Why did my brain do that? Having ADHD and dyslexia is such bullshit. Because with ADHD, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, say there's like a paragraph of words I need to read, and I try to read it in order, but my brain, like my eyes, just want to like skip around. Like I can't read it in order. It's hard to force my brain to read it in order. It just wants to skip around and grab random words. And then dyslexia on top of that. It's such bullshit. Trying to read. You guys have Mexican neighborhoods? Not that I am aware of. Of course, like if there were, I guess I wouldn't be aware of it. I don't know why I would know things like that. I don't know little details like that about the city I live in. There's a good hand of apartment duplexes that have majority Mexican tenants. Whoa. I didn't know that. If you guys don't have a local Mexican restaurant that has only Spanish-speaking workers and unreasonably good food, I can't live there. I'm sorry. The only reason I know that is because of my job. Well, Kat, you'll have to come visit, and we'll, like, go to all the local Mexican restaurants, and we'll see if they're, like, if they're acceptable or not. We'll have to make sure to, like, visit all the food trucks, too, to see if those can, like, take place. I'm thinking about food now. There's some like quiche left over in the fridge, and I'm like, I'm gonna polish off some of that quiche. I'll make you guys some Mexican food too. I'll try it. I'm a little worried that you're gonna make like Mexican food for me and not like American Mexican food, and I'm gonna like die. I'm so sorry if that happens. Sunny made like curry yesterday. This morning. Sunny made curry this morning, and he like specifically made it mild so that like I would be more likely to eat it, because he's made curry in the past and I try it and I don't particularly like it. It's not bad, but it's like okay. So he made it more mild, and I'm like, it's still like, it's fine. I just don't particularly like curry. I feel like most Mexican food I've had, I don't particularly like. I haven't had a whole lot of Mexican food. I think I have the problem where like, I was probably like a young kid and I was brought to a Mexican restaurant, and then they're like, here, try this like bean burrito. And I try it and I'm like, ew, I don't like beans. This is awful. And then I just get in my head that I don't like Mexican food. I think for a long time as a kid, we would go to Mexican restaurants and they just have me eat cheese dip, and I just eat like cheese dip with like chips and nothing else. They never tried to like broaden my palate at all. And now I'm an adult and I have really shitty eating habits. Yippee! I'm trying to like, I'm not sure how to pronounce that word. There's like a way I want to pronounce it. I'm like, it can't be right. There's no way it's right. And I'm just gonna get laughed at if I try. I'm scared. I'm scared of that word. I do like corn though. You know, I want to see what Bridget says. We're just gonna like Americanize this word harder than I would.
Pupusas.
Pupusas. I feel like that can't be right. That's wrong, isn't it? It's basically pupusas can have anything inside them: cheese, beef and cheese, pork and cheese. So it's just like bread with stuff in it. I mean, I'd probably like that. I like bread with stuff in it. That's like Sunny's favorite food is bread with stuff in it. Like, I feel like just about every culture has their own version of bread with stuff in it, and Sunny goes crazy for all of it. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's anyone to raid. I'm gonna start winding this down. I was only gonna stream for 2 hours. You got 2.5. Good job, everyone. Huh. I never know who to raid because I'm like, Jared's not live, other guy's not live, Space Cat's not live. Like, I like raiding people I'm like really familiar with, but there's not very many of those people. Made with cornmeal flour. I don't think it really tastes like bread. Closer to a stuffed tortilla. I'm not sure about like cornmeal, but I think if I'm eating a tortilla, I usually will prefer flour, like just regular flour tortillas. I don't like corn shells or corn tortillas that much. Glad you're making me think of tamales. Thinking about that, I think I had something out of a Mexican food truck years ago. I don't know what it was. It was like some sort of, man, I really don't know what it was. I remember it was wrapped in like corn husks, but it wasn't corn. Maybe it was a tamale, and that's why that made me think of that. Let me look up what a tamale is. Yeah, it was a tamale. I had a tamale years ago, and I remember liking it. Or I don't know if "like's" the word. It was okay. It was all right. I don't know who to raid. Space Cat, you. Who do I raid? I'm calling you. Calling on you. I've seen people bite into the corn husk. It makes me cringe so hard. I am happy to let you know I did not eat the corn husk. My youngest sister gave it to me and was like, "Do not eat the corn husk." And I'm like, I will not eat the corn husk. I do remember being like a very young child, and I guess it makes me wonder why they said this, because if I remember this so clearly, I must have been sentient at the time, so I couldn't have been that stupid. But they like gave me like a McDonald's hamburger or something wrapped in paper, and they're like, keep an eye on them and make sure they don't eat the paper, because like they might try to eat the paper. And I'm like, why would I eat the paper? I know not to eat the paper. Like, I think they were worried like I would like unwrap the burger and like start eating it, but then like when I got to the paper, I wouldn't pull the paper back further and I'd just eat the paper. And I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I mean, that makes me think of my grandfather. I remember being younger, and I don't know what my grandfather thinks like maybe now that I'm an adult, maybe it's just like part of being an adult. I don't know. Maybe he didn't spend enough time around kids when he had kids. He didn't spend enough time with his kids. I think that's it. Because now that I'm an adult, I don't have kids or anything. So like a lot of children, I don't know what they're like capable of or what stage of development they're at or like what they know or don't know or stuff like that. And like I remember being a kid and my grandfather like was like the same way. Like I'd have like a toy and I'd be putting batteries in it and he'd be like, you know how to put batteries in that, right? Don't put them in backwards. You better know how to put these batteries in right. You better not fuck it up. And I'm like, of course I know how to put batteries in this. Like, how stupid do you think I am? Paper. Lick. Cat, you're supposed to be telling me who to raid. I can't raid myself. Maybe he's projecting. I I I know you're probably, yeah, I know you're like making a joke, but my brain is just like, nah, that's not it. You don't know. You, I don't even like pillock. What is that word? Put the cream brulee back in the fucking grill, you donkey. I wish I could do a better British accent. I have to restart my potatoes. You said that and my first thought was like restart them like a phone. Like restart them like you would restart a phone. Chips. Chips. It is crazy to me like how different like just things like that are. Do y'all like what do y'all call like actual chips? Like potato chips? Like do y'all have those? Are they also called chips? Press the volume up button and the power button on your potato. I don't know who to raid. Oh. Oh. Maybe they're called chipperoos. Chipperoos. That's kind of cute though. Chipperoos. Oh. Maybe I'll raid like Hacker Lane. But I'm losing my voice. Maybe I will raid Hacker Lane. I enjoy Hacker Lane, the streamer. I will wait for these like 3 minutes of ads to end first and then what and then raid them. What is this video? I have to restart my potatoes 4 years ago. Combat stat.
I have to restart my potatoes.
Are these like children?
I have to restart my potatoes.
Why? These children look so stressed out. This is a 6-second clip, and I can just tell how stressed out this poor kid is. God, and they're like stirring so vigorously, and you can hear them like scraping the hell out of that pan. He's so stressed. I remember, oh God, who's that YouTuber? Who's the YouTuber that does like Defunct Land? Is YouTube called Defunct Land? Am I crazy? I haven't watched him in a while. Like I went on like a tear where I watched like a bunch of his content and then I just like stopped. Yeah, Defunct Land. It makes me think of Defunct Land's video where he did like the Kid City stuff. which I'm surprised if kid cities are such a big thing and still going on. How have I never heard of one? But he did a video on kid cities. Yeah, it was an amazing video, but it reminds me of like I guess like the more like teenage geared, like grown up kid cities that were more realistic, and all the kids like hated it. They're like so stressed out. They're all sitting around and they're like, I can't pay my bills. I'm not making enough money. And it was just like a bad time for everyone involved. It was amazing. Those poor kids. I don't think I remember that one. Of course, it was in Mexico. It's a role play city for children. I think there's like more though. There's more than just the one in Mexico now. Yeah, it's like a role play city for children. It's they get to pretend to be like they get to like role play as adults. I think it was well. I think other guys saying you know it's what that's supposed to mean. I think other guys saying, of course I haven't heard of it. It was in Mexico. Yeah, you get a fake job, you get fake money. They role play as adults. They I don't know. They pretend to be fast food workers. They get their fake money. They buy fake things. They goof around. And then there were the more like serious ones for the more like older children, and you can be a fake cop. Was maybe I need to watch the video again. Were the people who were the fake cop like they made like fake laws. There was like somebody who was like the president. I think there was like a fake president and they got to make fake laws. Yeah, it was a good video. The Funkland is amazing. I remember we watched the one about was it the Garfield's Nightmare ride? And Sonny was telling me about how he's been on that ride. Like that ride doesn't exist anymore. And apparently it was a strange fucking video, a strange fucking ride. Yeah, I can't raid Hackerlane. She went live like 10 minutes ago and her stream's gone. Internet problems. I can't raid Hackerlane. I finally, I was going to follow through on that. It's gone. I watched all those ads for nothing. It became a dictatorship fast. There was a kid jail. There was crime. Basically it became the Stanford prison experiment for 7-year-olds. What happens when someone is sick or has an injury? I guess the fake paramedics show up and I don't know, use the plastic knives to do surgery. Well, now who am I going to raid? I guess I could raid Landy. What? Wait. Okay, it told me for a second that they also weren't live. It was bullshitting me. They appear to be live. They're alive. They're good. We should watch the video together, Cam. You have to have years of experience for certain jobs. Yes, please. I have questions. It's an amazing video. If you've not seen any of Defunctland stuff, you should just watch some of it. You should definitely go watch that. I just said I'm too busy. I announced I was ending the stream like 10 minutes ago, and now we're sitting here talking about Defunctland. We need to get out of here. I'm sending y'all away. Where is the stream that I was going to raid? Oh, you're killing me. This is gonna make me leave faster. This is gonna make me leave faster. I put it on like, oh, only show me the people. I'm following, not seeing Landy in this list. Okay, here it is. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thanks everyone for coming. Good night, Go Boomer. I hope you get good sleep. Good luck at college tomorrow. You don't got to raid, just go home. But I want to. I just never know who to raid. I don't know. Change the world, my final message. You know what? Fine. I'll just go home.
Limo fruit.
Stop. Limo fruit. I'm so glad that you gave me that audio clip of you saying limo fruit. I wish we had. Other guy, you need to start saving your streams. Like, I wish we had the I forgot his name for a second. I wish we had the Fin stream. Like, that stream was so funny to me. Like, I was giggling like a little schoolgirl that whole stream. Like, I swear to God, every time you like said limo fruit or pressed the limo fruit button, I was like, limo fruit, limo fruit. It was great. It was fantastic. 10 out of 10. I'm glad we have at least the one clip where you started to get snippy with Fin, and you're like, "Come here, you little bitch! I mean, my friend." Okay, I'm gonna go home. Okay, goodbye. I guess I'll be here tomorrow. What time did you say Space Cat was good for you? Like 4, 5? I'm glad we're in the same time zone. 4 or 5. Okay, we'll like get together maybe a little before that, figure out what the hell we're doing. Exactly. We're playing Roblox. We're gonna go to Hello Kitty Cafe and role play. I don't know. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be like capital D different. Thanks everyone for being here. It was a nice stream. I always enjoy these little streams where we just sit around and talk. Other guy, you better be there. Hell yeah, other guy. Be there or be square. Goodbye for real. Limo fruit. Limo fruit. Yeah, goodbye. See you tomorrow. One day we'll get the shiny.